What's up, everyone? My name is Jasmine. On today's episode of The Slain Project, we're going to be talking about the case of Larissa Lonehill. She was 21 years old in October 2016 when her family last seen her in Rapid City, South Dakota. And if you would like to see more videos on missing and murdered Indigenous people, click that subscribe button and the notification bell. Now let's get right into it. Larissa Lonehill was born on March 16, 1995, to her mother, Larissa Lonehill. The family is Oglala Lakota and from the Pine Ridge Reservation. They are from the town of Manderson, South Dakota. Larissa had a large family. She was the sixth out of 8 siblings, which probably contributed to her caring and funny personality. She is remembered for her great smile and for the love she showed to her family. When Larissa went missing in October 2016, she was 21 years old and a mother to a 2-year-old daughter. Her daughter stayed with her dad at the time, and Larissa would often visit. She would walk or hitchhike to do so if she did not have a ride. Larissa went by the nickname Rissa, and she traveled back and forth from Manderson to Rapid City. When she was in Rapid City, she would stay with her sister named Carol Lance Piper. When Larissa stayed with Carol, she would help with the chores and read to Carol's kids. One day, one of their brothers caught Larissa smoking meth in the bathroom, and he told Carol. She was furious because she had children in the house, and she told Larissa to leave. Larissa's mother, Lisa, said that she was talking with Larissa in Rapid City after this dispute on October 2nd. They were discussing the fight between Larissa and Carol. I could not tell if Lisa and Carol were both at this meeting with Larissa, but both Lisa and Carol both stated that they advised Larissa to seek out treatment to help her get off drugs. They were both very concerned for her and thought she was drinking too much, drugging, and hanging out with the wrong crowd. Carol would say that she does not regret kicking Larissa out of her home, but that she cares for her and that she told Larissa that she loved her the last time they saw each other. After Lisa had the meeting with Larissa, she left with her boyfriend and a female friend. Larissa said that they were headed to the Rushmore Mall. This is the last time any of Larissa's family would see her alive. The next day, on October 3rd, Larissa sent a text message to her cousin and said that she was with 2 guys from Pine Ridge. It was never specified if it was the town of Pine Ridge or if they were just from the Pine Ridge Res. These guys picked her up from her boyfriend's house, and Larissa introduced one of them as her cousin. But it would be later learned that they were not related. A few days passed and Larissa's boyfriend did not hear from her, and he told one of Larissa's brothers. In the documentary Silent No More, which is available on YouTube, Lisa shared her troubles with initially trying to report her daughter missing. Playing the waiting game with the police department and not having her own vehicle made the process slow. Larissa's brother was finally able to report her missing with the Rapid City PD a short time after Lisa's attempt. The police in Rapid City did not begin to investigate her case until a month later in November 2016. Unlike a lot of other MMIW cases, Larissa's story has been on the front pages of the Rapid City Journal numerous times. The 2 men who picked up Larissa from her boyfriend's house were located, and one of them claimed that he dropped her off at a party. The other guy denied ever being with her. But her sister Carol said that she had seen text messages between Larissa and these men, and that their relationship revolved around drugs. Larissa's mom, Lisa, stated in one of her interviews that she wondered where Larissa was getting her spending money because she did not have a job. She had lost her ID and was unable to gain employment because of that. It is possible that Larissa could have been selling drugs to support her habit. Then a very strange thing would happen on April 14th, 2019. Larissa's brother, Travis Lonehill, was cleaning out her room at their mother's home in Manderson. She had been missing for 2.5 years by this time. Travis was looking for some paper to write on when some court papers fell out of a notebook. Larissa had been arrested in the summer of 2016. The court papers contain photocopied IDs of 2 men who bonded her out. The family does not know who these men are or why they would have bailed her out of jail. The family turned these papers over to the FBI, who was helping the Rapid City PD investigate. The FBI would be able to go onto the reservation to investigate, which is out of the jurisdiction for the Rapid City PD. Lisa told Travis that the feds never searched Larissa's room for clues. If there really was an active investigation, why was this not discovered sooner? Perhaps the FBI did learn of this, and maybe the 2 guys who bonded her out also picked her up in Rapid City. Remember, there were the 2 guys questioned earlier about her disappearance. The addresses on the photocopied IDs list the men as living in the town of Pine Ridge, which could be who Larissa was talking about when she last texted her cousin. Maybe, but this part is unknown and is only my speculation. I should also add that Travis seemed to know that these guys did not have anything to do with his sister's disappearance. I am not sure if he personally spoke with them, but he believes that someone else gave the bond money to these men and paid them to get her out of jail. If this is true, who would want to get her out of jail and not want their name associated with it? Were they wanted? Did they sell drugs? Or did they plan on harming her? Another thing about the court papers is that a trial date was set for December 14th, 2016. Could someone have been trying to silence Larissa over something she knew? What she was charged with was not visible in the pictures posted online. I will not post these court documents or photocopied IDs in this video because the 2 guys have never been named by law enforcement or confirmed by family as persons of interest or suspects. You can view them on the Searching for Larissa Lonehill Facebook page. A person in the comment section of this post said that these 2 men are known to traffic young girls and women. The Rapid City PD has helped secure a $5,000 reward. The specifications of this reward also branch out to the discovery of Larissa's body. The Rapid City PD has gone on record to say that they believe that Larissa is deceased and that her body is located within a 100-mile radius of Rapid City. This radius includes the Pine Ridge Reservation. No details were given as to why they are so sure of this. Perhaps they know more than they are letting on and just need the body to secure an arrest. There are a few routes from Rapid City back to the Pine Ridge Reservation, and the area is remote and isolated. The roads go through an area known as the Badlands. There are an infinite number of body disposal sites in this desert-like terrain. Bodies have been turning up in the Badlands for decades. Larissa's brother, David Tulance, passed away about 3 weeks after she disappeared. He seemed to think he might have known of someone who may have made threats to her before she vanished. Larissa's sister Carol also passed away on March 1st, 2019. This happened right before Travis Lonehill found the court papers in Larissa's old room. So much has happened in Larissa's family since she has been gone. Her mother fears that they may never find answers in her disappearance. Her brother Travis also is trying to cope with what has happened. He is a man of God and finds peace reading the Bible. If you have any information, no matter how insignificant you may think it is, please contact Detective Ryan Gebhardt at 605-394-4134. An anonymous tip can also be sent by texting the letters RCPD and the information to 847-411. Please help bring Larissa home to her family. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you knew Larissa, please share any memories that you have of her down below. And I hope to see you in my next video.